point, and I think this is a kind of a common idea that limits people from using it. But I think it's a wrong perceived idea for many reasons. First of which, the thing about Bluetooth is that you can change and monitor the range of transmission. So you can have transmission over 100 meters, which I think is totally unnecessary because you're touching people who are not going to be aware of the system. But you can do it for 1 millimeter. If you go on your left here, for example, and you follow me, here there's a place where you can just put your phone here, and only at 1 millimeter on the system only you'll receive information. So it's exactly like NFC, but without using Bluetooth today, in 2008. And don't have to wait 2013 to be able to use a system like that. So this can be placed in a store window, it can be placed inside a shelf, and if it's L'Oreal giving you information, you have to place your phone here to receive the content. So this is not intrusive at all, because it's only where you want it that you get information, and only as an on-demand consumer that you can have the information you're interested in. So that's one point. The second point is that it's very important that as a company and agency, we bring value to the customer. It's very simple for the end user, for the mobile phone user, to turn on his Bluetooth and be invisible for the system. So the counterpart of that is that you have to bring value all the time to your client for them to want to go back again. For us, it's exactly like a banner on the website. If you click on the banner, if it's non-useful content, you're not going to do it again. Well, here it's the same thing. So we have to be polite, respectful, and bring value to the person. It's a big subject here at the moment in France and elsewhere, and especially in the emerging market, around digitalization of the point of sale. The point is that basically 80% of buying decisions are made on the point of sale, and at this point, which is so strategic for the brand, the only main medium you have today is paper, basically. When you're at home or when you're at your office, you have internet and television. When you're not at all thinking about buying a product, you have all the rich media in the world you can dream of. So there's basically a very big dichotomy between the two worlds which are not working together. And the mobile phone is a great way to bring the interactivity, to bring the useful information, to bring the quantitativeness of it at the point when it makes sense for the brand. Of course, internet will be free, but people will still pay for it. The idea here about Bluetooth is that you get, at the moment, I think before now, and there's two things that are limiting the mobile phone usage today. First is the price aspect to it. And the second is the accessibility to the information at a point. So those two will probably compensate in the next 5 to 7 years with NFC and 2D barcoding and unlimited system. But at date today, Bluetooth is the only one that have an audience of 99%, which is free, rich media, and exactly at the point of presence. So all of that makes it today, of course, maybe 10 years time, I don't know what's going to happen, but at present, probably the best by far system that exists. The most contextual in terms of interest, in terms of places, and at the time of interest of the consumer, it's like the internet. You have better chances of transforming when the AdWord of Google is when you type in the same search environment than when you're doing something else. And we're seeing like that the transfer rate of ad links towards banners on the website are two different, and the ratio are completely different. So it's the same thing here on mobile, is at the time of interest, it's then and when, at that time, that the brand should interact with you and give you information you need, otherwise they're going to lose a sale. Okay. As a consumer, I don't want to be having brand like spamming me all the time. That's, I think, the worst thing that people are fearing about this tool. So here the idea is that, of course, bring value and bring service is the key thing that brand can do. And you have to make sure that you place on that network, on that media, the right tool to make sure there's a time of interest. Is a person interested? If I'm sending me a red lips or a lipstick product, for me, for example, I'm going to hate the brand and I'm never going to buy it. So I think the contextualization and the well design of the ad regarding the audience is extremely important.